Welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one is for Invincible, Season 1, Episode number 5. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe, and please hit that notification bell. Thank you.
Alright, a couple comments from episode 4, starting with Varys, who says, the show's version of Damien Darkblood is so much better than the comics, where he was more a joke who was literally the last person to find out about Omni-Man and the Guardians, so him being so competent in the show made me really like the character. The body floating in space was the discount vulture who was thrown into space by the Immortal in episode 1, and the ancient mummy beginning was to highlight the strength of Mark, who dealt with it by accidentally starting a sandstorm.
Oh.
It was a Martian on the spaceship that returned to Earth, not the sequid infected astronaut, who, as we saw, was attacking the Martians as the shuttle left. So it's actual Martian
it's just
impersonating a person. They made that a bit clearer to spot in the comics, as we had seen the Martian man shape-shift into human from some time before Omni-Man killed the guy. Can't wait for the next episode, as it both introduces a favorite character of mine and develops another really well. Executive producer Lassis says this was a very slow-paced episode with very little action. Also, Mark messed up with the Martian trip by bringing home the world-destroying alien race, but I blame Cecil. So that's not actually what happened. It's a Martian on the boat. I mean, on the ship. For this whole mess, why would you send an untrained teenager for such an important mission? In the beginning, I gave Cecil a lot of credit for being smart, but lately his decision-making skills have been questionable at best, like how he handled Mark for the Mars mission, and how he treated Damien, and how he appointed Robot as the head of the new Guardians. Also, everyone is acting very suspicious in this episode, and like you guys mentioned, there are more villains than superheroes in this show currently, and hopefully everyone's ulterior motives will be revealed sooner rather than later. Can't wait for the next one.
I agree.
Alright, and then last comments from James, who says, hey guys, great reaction. I agree this episode is a bit on the slow side, but all the build-up will be 100% worth it when y'all get to the last 2 episodes. All I can say is the season has one of the most intense endings and cliffhangers of any show I've ever seen, and I cannot wait for the new seasons to come out. Alright, well, let's get to episode 5 right now.
How many episodes is on 8?
6.
6?
I'm pretty sure.
Can't be 6. We on 5 now.
Yeah. Why can't it be 6?
I thought you said the last 2.
Yeah,
oh, they meant this one. This one?
Yeah.
Shit, we already there.
I'm pretty sure it's 6.
Okay. Well, then it's about to go down.
Oh no, it's 8.
Director's office.
My twins will be 18 next month. They have...
It's lieber dann durch Been mentioning
It's so weird that you can't get this off.
photo scenes.
We wanted Nolan off-planet so we could investigate.
Right.
Can you not see what I made of?
They just ricochet.
Tell Mr. Lou next time I find him on our turf, I won't be so gentle.
So how you telling me?
Right.
That message was for you.
Oh, for that.
Don't be stupid, kid. I'm cutting you. Go! Oh, shit.
Hey, Yes, I'm 20 minutes late, but there's no way you're gonna be mad at me.
And how do you figure that?
Because I brought you Japanese cheesecake.
You went all the way. Kevin, shut up! Leave it alone!
There's a place on 3rd and Parker. They'll put you up for a few weeks.
You're welcome. Just trying to keep the city safe. Behind you! What? Oh.
Building's falling down?
Hi. Don't be scared. I got this. But, I guess get your stuff. Sorry about your comment.
45 minutes late!
It won't happen again.
What?
Mr. Sayer, there's a rat in the mayonnaise again.
Do I look like I care, Sam?
Man, what is he doing?
I don't know.
I'm guessing he good, because...
It's confusing though.
Yeah.
It's not very clear.
Freeze! Your lives worth minimum wage. Or do you want to fire your guns in the air, say you tried your best and we all walk away happy? You're alive.
Look at
And you're not helping.
I'm not helping?
You don't understand the choices we have to make. You're not a superhero.
When you first came here, you didn't know anything about humans or our society or what was important to us.
And?
I taught you all that. I showed you how to be a hero here. And suddenly you think I can't do that for Mark?
That's not what I meant. I think Mark is putting his trust in someone he shouldn't. Instead of listening to me. To us. Even when we disagree.
I think his racist.
For a few months, he thinks he knows everything.
Don't give a shit about.
I just don't want him to make a choice.
Still on my shit list. You're coming tonight, right?
Asshole! Invincible!
Mike Sampson, retreat.
Like Samson.
No. This was an unexpected possibility.
Yeah.
Isotope, let's go. Isotope!
Wow. That was an appropriate time for him to say
Sorry,
a
kid.
cuss word. Like, you guys fucked up.
This way. And I gotta take care of mine. Hope you make it.
Oh my god! Just gonna leave him there?
The veggies
Oh,
are
he
nice
did.
and
It was
soft.
flying outside the window.
I made sure of it.
Oh, thanks, Amber.
Kurt, you want to find me in the kitchen later? I've got that book we were talking about.
Thanks.
What?
I can barely remember my English class, and you know everyone here by name.
Make the world you want to live in, right?
Right.
I thought Mark
I
would
mean,
be
I
here
actually
tonight.
can't make it.
I really
That's
did.
what I do.
She's fibrillating. Step back.
I'm trying to bring her back.
Jesus fucking Christ. Are we gonna lose him? It's a possibility, sir. No, we need him. Do whatever it takes.
If need be.
No, they want to kill Omni-Man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're gonna have to, but you know, in case they really need to, yeah, this is how we can do it. Because you know, he's still a useful tool, as long as he play ball.
Babe, he's going around killing.
Yeah, no, he got to go.
Yeah.
He got to go, but until they figure that out, yeah, they All right, you ready? All right, that was a crazy bananas episode 5 of Invincible, and that's what I'm here for all day. I've been waiting for something like this. This is how you get down when you got an animated series popping off. You might not have the money and to do it in live action, but goddamn, if you don't sit your ass down to get the damn animators to animate a good ass fight scene that can only be done in animation, and they did. They came through for that. I love every bit of that fight scene. That was not a standard new bad guys, random bad guys show up. and get their ass whooped because they thought they was going to be better. Hell no. This went exactly how it should probably go in real life if the super boss guy hire a group of thugs to come take out the good guys. Yeah, it shouldn't be an easy fight if he really put all that money down for him. And damn, that wolf animal tiger beef dude, whoever that dude, he's a champ. He gonna have to go up against Omni-Man already. You already know. Probably gonna get dealt with real quick, but still, he came through with the business on there. I mean, the whole bad squad was bad. I mean, it was really, really good. The other squad came through to give him some help, and damn, Invincible got knocked out. I mean, it was awesome. It was freaking awesome on there. That fight scene. That's probably one of the best animated fight scenes I've seen in a long time since the early X-Men back in the day cartoon. I mean, that thing was bananas right there. So this show just gets better and better for sure. Love the mystery. The wife about to find out real quick what's going on. She about to be the first one to find out. And then I love the ending when they're trying to figure out the blood, how they can kill Omni-Man, but it seems like it's a lost cause right now. But I can't wait to them to stumble on what it's gonna be to end up killing them. And then I just want to know this whole mystery of Omni-Man. Like, why are you doing what you're doing? My theory right now, people, and you can hold me to it, is that that's just what the planet is. That's what they race do. They just don't give no damn. They are probably the epitome of zero F's given. And that's just what it is right now. What's the motivation to kill? Don't know. We'll find that out later on, though. But as for this episode, probably the best one right here of the series for me. Can't wait to the next one.
Yeah, so I feel like the writers were like, sure. They're going to complain about episode 4 being kind of slow. And then they have like the first 5 minutes. We can't even like follow. Yeah. There's so much shit going on. We're like, what is going on? What is happening right now? So I really liked the introduction to Titan. I thought he was a fantastic character. The twist at the end as far as him taking over the seat, so to speak, and him being the king of the city, didn't see it coming, so I thought that was a brilliant twist in the way they handled that. I totally agree as far as the level of violence that they are able to incorporate in these fights is so not seen anywhere else. It definitely have the boys type vibe that they will take it there, but they do it much more consistently and in a way that like you don't expect, because you always expect the heroes to win, and like they're not. They're getting their asses handed to them over and over again. I mean, over and over again, from the first episode, the Guardians getting completely taken out to this episode now, they got completely taken out. It is unbelievably insane to me. That is just crazy. And I love it. You've never seen that in a superhero thing. It always standard practice. Good guy win, bad guy lose. It's always that standard practice, and I love how this show can, like, sometimes it might not win. Shit. So that was really good. Now I'm honestly more curious to Robot, because it looks like the only reason he let the twins out was so that he could utilize their process in cloning. He wants to clone, I'm not very clear on. Maybe it's a safe face. I don't know. A backup plan, so to speak, if the heroes get taken out, that they can just clone them and make another one or something. I don't know. But it felt safe, is what I was going to say. But it feels like he might not have ulterior motives that are bad. Like, it seems like, because especially even towards the end of this episode, they definitely genuinely showed how much he cares for his team. Like, he would, for a robot he was torn apart. I mean, him with Monster Girl, like, you could see that was like breaking his little robot heart up. So I'm thinking it's actually a thought that just he has the team again, to have some type of failsafe in place, so like they can't just die, you know? Because even what they saw, which I really appreciated in seeing that the clone, the two brothers, when they do the cloning, they definitely share their consciousness, so it's legitimately a clone from their memories, and it keeps them completely up to speed. Like, they're literally copies of each other as they are in this current moment. So I found that very intriguing and very curious, especially because we thought that he was villainous, and like now I'm not so sure. I could still be wrong, but they definitely reflected him caring about the team in this episode for sure. I mean, he used his strongest power too, and that wasn't even enough. So he went all in. He was definitely committed to trying to save them too. So I thought all of that was really, really good. And yeah, to your point, I got very much. Just about Titan really quick, it definitely gave Luke Cage vibes all the way. The whole setup, even with the Kingpin type setup, was very Luke Cage vibes all day. So like I definitely felt that, and I loved it. And even the music score kind of aligned with how Luke Cage was. So I thought that was just super cool, and I really do like that added character. And I'm curious to see whether this was a one-off or he's going to continue through the series too. I feel like he's too good of a character to have a one-off.
He definitely gonna have some more time.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays into everything else that's going as well. And then I had one other point I wanted to say. To your point about Omni-Man and his race, so to speak, I got very much the vibage of that. I can't think of the movie's name right now, but essentially the bad Superman, the kid, like when he's getting called, rule them, take them over, or whatever. So I got that kind of vibe from him too. So I'm curious, like, is there a moment where like ultimately they want to rule Earth? He wants to be the only person that can like save Earth or destroy it, and that's why he got rid of the Guardians, because he wants to be the only one.
The only one, and that could be what part of his race is. And
then lastly, I think it's super smart from a writing standpoint to have that last end credit scene showing us that they are experimenting on Mark's blood, because that they need to. That makes sense, and I think that's super smart that they included that. That's something that they're doing. But the one thought that I had, because it's clearly Mark's blood, it's not Omni-Man's. So wouldn't Mark's blood be a little bit different though, because it's a blend?
You got some human in there.
So I thought that was curious. I mean, essentially what they said though, they've been testing it, and it holds up.
And it seems it don't matter if you mix it with a human.
So anyhow, very solid episode. Super hyped. Cannot wait for the next one.
And I just want to say at the end one more thing about the Fight Force team. I mean, it is very clear to see at this episode, this was the wrong team to put together to fight against.
To replace the Guardians?
Yeah, to fight against the big bad.
I totally agree. They're not really showing them. But I was going to say, too, in reference to the wolf guy, he's not even from Earth. He's from a whole other planet.
This guy,
So, like,
he just stepped in.
So, like, they're recruiting, I mean, he recruited people, obviously, from, like, all over.
Anywhere he can find.
But yeah, I agree too. I mean, I still think Rex's power was weak sauce.
He's a Jubilee. I mean, he lame. I mean, it's just, if it wasn't for the cast of characters that they have on the Fight Force, which makes for the show. You know, because we like the cast, right? Who, you know, the little girl, and Rex. Okay, as for them being characters, yes, but as for them being a formidable foe of guarding the planet.
And then, honestly, I feel like it was a little bit of a throwaway to have that moment where Samson was trying to coach them on how they could properly work as a team. And then I thought this was going to be the moment, especially that second wind when they're like, you fucked up.
Yeah.
But like, it was all for nothing. Yeah, it was all for nothing.
They threw some fucking magnets, some ABC magnets, and then just...
So I'm curious if that's going to be, if they're going to develop that more to be, I mean, maybe this is what they needed. This moment where it's like, he was right. We need to work better together. We need to train. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But yes, just all in all,
it's just a lot going on in this episode, but it was all
really good. Yeah.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Invincible Season 1, Episode 5. And until next time, people, peace.